no. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves here. I think I got it.
Okay. No, you did not.
Okay, look. Okay, so look on this side first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you see how all the little, on this side of the connector. So
Yeah.
Look this way. Okay, can you see how all the little ends? You can see all the little pins sticking out of the little ends there.
Mm-hmm.
Now look on the other side, on this end.
Oh, they're crunched.
They're either crunched or they're burned.
Oh my God, I see them.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. You think that's it?
I think that's it.
Because it wouldn't go in, and I kept pushing it in because I was like, maybe it's one of these new cables. Because I never seen a cable like that before.
It's keyed. It only goes one way. So I think what happened was you pushed on it, and then those wires are probably shorted, and that's why I couldn't find it, because I only looked at these ones down here because I was trying to chase down that red herring there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The one that had the leads coming off, because I thought maybe that's what shorted, but it was the USB Type-C connector.
I never seen that before.
And I didn't notice until I went to plug this one in, and the cable was kinked.
Oh no!
So I tried to plug it in and it wouldn't go.
Oh, it's bent inwards?
Because the cable memory was wrong, and it's got to go the other way. I'm like, well, surely it can't be like this, because then we would have had it in backwards.
Oh.
So we found it, so we don't get to blame ASUS for your problems.
Okay. I didn't even think this could happen. If I knew, I would have paid more care to it.
Yeah, USB 3 and USB 3. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, wow.
100% it was the wrong way, because you can see I had to bend it back the other way in order to put this in here.
Yeah.
We got it.
You want to take a shot of like the actual cables and stuff?
We'll get it. Don't worry.
Okay,
we'll get it.
I'm
Yeah,
just making
Andy,
sure that
you get that now. Yep, but we got it.
Yeah, just making sure you don't.
Sorry, Twitch chat. We're not going to be able to show you. I don't think we have the resolution, but
oh no, don't worry.
Shameless plug. You can see it on my channel when we upload this video.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna show them. I won't. That's actually really, really good. That's smart.
It's too small. They're just not going to be able to make it out. I might even take this board with me, so that we can get like proper macro footage of it back at the studio.
Yeah,
I don't think Andy's going to be able to do it on the Slims. So I'll just trade it out for you. I'll just leave you with this one.
You've traded enough today.
And
You're all good.
I'm gonna take that one with me, because that's pretty cool. That's a really good, like, watch out, never force it kind of moment. That's a really good moment.
Because then maybe you're gonna buy new RAM, you run new stuff, and you won't think about that.
And it's like pretty wavy, eh?
Yeah, it's we're gonna have to really get like the probe lens in there or something. We're not gonna use this clip, Andy. I wouldn't even bother. So we'll just take that with us. I left a little bit of extra room in my luggage just in case something stupid happened. This is great. Oh, I'm so happy, because like, man, if I go to all the trouble to fly halfway across the continent to, be like, oh yeah, I'm sure I can fix your computer, then if I don't figure out what the damn problem is,
or there's no problem and you have nothing to fix it, it's more
But this is great. We found it. I don't like mysteries. I don't like mystery problems. Yeah. Because I don't like mysteries. I don't like mystery problems, because then if it's solved but you don't know what you did, you don't know how to reproduce it, and it could come back.
You didn't learn anything.
But now we know.
We learned.
This is awesome. Okay, good. We did it.
USB Type-C.
It's an easy mistake to make.
Is this new?
Truly. So the problem is that when you look at it, it's not obvious, right? So this one's obvious. It's got the notch, right? Mm-hmm. This one's obvious. It's got the notch. It's got the missing pin. This one, it just looks like an eye, like not like an eyeball like in your face, but like it just looks like an eye. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, it does.
But one of the sides of the eye, one side is slightly longer.
Yeah, you mean like a capital I, so a bar and two bars. Yeah.
So one side is just a little bit longer, so it only goes in one way. But because there's all these tiny little pins in there, there's a lot of friction even when you put it in the right way.
I remember when I was putting it backwards. I mean, I remember vividly, like just forcing it in.
Yeah, that's what happened. Oh man, I'm feeling good.
That's good.
This is great.
There's not a lot of other wires I feel like that are similar to that one. Is that one new? Is that a new thing?
It's pretty new. Yeah. Yeah. So it's for front USB-C, and the reason it's got to be like actually, I'm trying to think why they did it exactly like that. Don't quote me on that. But they designed that connector. I'm not a huge fan of that connector, and this is a big part of why. But that's what we've got. So we're gonna live with it.
I mean, I feel like sometimes like you want to plug in your phone, either the charger or use it, and you'll use that. That's kind of how it's been for me.
I just would have rather that we had I wish we would have learned from the USB 3 connector and not put another super fragile, kind of hard to install connector in here,
Yeah. Okay. Question then. Why is it that we still get like USB 1, 2, 3s, and 4s on the back? Why not just get all the max ones, all the better ones?
Okay, so whenever you put a USB 3 port on the back, you have to put all of the high-speed connectivity all the way down the rest of the chain to everything else in the system.
Oh.
That costs. USB like 20 gigabit, which is the fastest USB before you get into like Thunderbolts and USB 4, so which is basically Thunderbolt. So USB 20 gigabit? 20 gigabit is freaking fast!
It's insane, yeah.
That's so much!
20 a second?
What are you even using that for? What do you need 2 gigabytes a second for?
Even for a terabyte file, it'd still be pretty good.
That's like a third the speed of like your internal SSD. What are you even hooking up like that?
Yeah.
So with that in mind, that is so much bandwidth that if every port on the back was even 10 gig, right?
Yep.
You would need a whole bunch of PCI Express lanes on this CPU, which adds a more complicated PCIe controller, which adds more pins, which are fragile and can have all kinds of mounting problems.
Yeah.
So you're adding complexity to this computer for what? For a USB speed that what? How many gigabits do you think this thing needs?
Yeah, nothing.
So it's challenging, right? They're always trying to find that balance between what we need and what makes sense today and what's cost effective and what can be done with a reasonable amount of engineering time.
Makes sense.
Right? So it's always a challenge, it's always a trade-off.
Yeah.
This is a pretty high-end board. In fact, I don't even think there are any USB 2 ports on this here anyway.
Yeah.
But you have internal ones, and that's really handy because if you've got something like a goofy little LCD or whatever on your cooler, you don't need USB 5 gigabit for that.
Nope.
So you just use USB 2.
Oh, the onboard, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So sometimes things are just dumb. But usually, there's actually a pretty compelling reason. Usually. Now, do you not hook up your reset switch? Is that a conscious decision because you don't want to bump it?
What's the reset switch?
The reset switch is this one right here. It just hard resets the system.
So in terms of the little connectors, is it bing, bing, bang? Or is it more than that?
There should be 4. You should have a power switch, an LED for power.
Yeah.
You should have a reset switch, and then an LED for drive activity. And particularly back in the day when computers were a lot slower, that drive activity LED was super useful because it would tell you when absolutely nothing's happening, hey, is the disk working away on something, or is this thing completely locked out?
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. No. For me, this time I only did one square, one rectangle.
You had your power switch and your power LED plugged in.
Yeah.
So would you like your reset switch and your drive activity LED? Because I'm here and I can do it really easily.
No.
You do not want them?
No.
Even the drive activity LED?
No.
I can plug it.
No.
Okay, you don't have to.
I don't want it.
You don't have to have
Sorry.
it. You don't have to have it. I'm not going to force you.
Well, drive activity, is that really needed though?
Well, what it'll tell you is if the system's like kind of locked up, but you see the drive activity LED flashing, then that means you should wait because it's like doing something.
Oh, like back in the days, the old PCs, the white ones, they would go.
Yeah, exactly.
With green at the top.
So you still that's still
how hard is it to get the connector back in there?
2 seconds.
Okay, do it.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go get it. I just gotta find it first. It's in here somewhere. That assumes this case has one. Most of them do. Even now. All right. Oh, I'm so happy we found the problem. I was really worried that we were just gonna like come all the way out here and I'm gonna.
Why chat says show them the clip? Oh, okay. You want to say something?
Oh no. Is this the clip of you breaking it?
No. Okay, you're not gonna like this. You will not like this.
All right.
Okay, chat, link it.
Okay, hold on. We're coming. I'm coming. Oh, I'll do this later. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm sitting on the floor.
Okay, listen.
Alright, what are we
Alright,
looking
ready?
at?
Okay. I'll put it on screen.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
What is this? What are you doing? Why are you
Okay.
doing that?
So, okay. So what happened then is that, hold on. I'll show you. Okay. Let me just put this capture on. So, did you see what's going on? Okay. So basically,
My brethren in Christ, what are you doing?
the GPU wouldn't go in. Because the end of the GPU was too big. I had to flatten it out, right? So that the end of the GPU could actually get in there. Right? And it worked out. Ended up working. See how big it is now?
You
By the
know-
end of it. Look.
You know what, guys? This is actually not as bad as I thought it was. That's if you don't have a Dremel, which realistically you're not buying a Dremel every time you move.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of legit actually.
It worked out. I don't think chat. That's another PC. Yeah, it's another one. So we're good. Yeah, but yeah, sometimes I don't know. Sometimes some things just gonna work out. Whenever you have no other option, right? You're more daring.
Well, it's called percussive maintenance.
Oh, there's a word for that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Percussive
Oh,
maintenance.
sorry. Yeah, you're good, you're good.
Sorry. Okay. I found an extra thumb screw in the bottom of your case. That's what was rattling around before.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it's good. We've liberated that.
Oh.
Mind you, I dropped that standoff, so I'm gonna have to find that before I'm
Oh.
willing to place this.
I heard it.
Yeah, I'll find it. Come on.
You want to use the flashlight?
You know, it couldn't hurt, but probably I can. No, I found it already.
Yeah.
I found it. There's only so many places they can go.
Yeah, I noticed you're using an old phone. This is kind of like a miniature version.
I'm using an older what, sorry?
Phone.
Oh, yeah, it's an older iPhone. I mean,
You don't upgrade phones?
I don't do much with it. My primary is my Android device.
Oh no, you actually chat. Okay, this is funny. This has been a meme for a long time. Okay, people make fun of me for it, right? Because hold up, do I have it somewhere? I always have it here. I'll go pick it up. I have the flip it. The same one as you.
Oh, the Fold? Is that it?
The
right there?
fold.
No, that's not it.
No, it's not here. Yeah, it's probably upstairs.
What, so they're memeing on you about the Fold?
Oh, sorry, chat. So yeah, because I think the fold is bad, and I love my fold
The Fold has some issues.
a lot.
It's not perfect. I still can't create YouTube stories with it. Just like
Oh, why not?
Google, that's your software. How can you possibly have a flagship Android device that can't like access functions on YouTube?
True.
So there's embarrassing things like that about the Fold, but like nothing compares when you need to like
Yeah. Also, movies in bed.
right?
It's better than laptop for me anyway.
Like what are you gonna have, a phone and a tablet?
Also,
What is this, the Stone Age?
and then when you go outside and you pull it out, it's impressive.
I
It's
have
baller.
gotten more comments on my Fold than I have on probably every other phone I've ever owned combined. So if you're into that sort of thing, I don't know that I necessarily care. But if you're into that sort of thing, it's way more. I could like what? Like people are like, yeah, iPhone status symbol. Get real. Everyone has an iPhone.
Exactly.
You know what everyone doesn't have? A weird folding phone. You know what though? I'm having problems with mine. Check this out.
Oh, why?
So this is a Fold 3. So this is the older one. And check this out.
Oh, want me to fix it for
See
you?
that crease? No. I
don't
already
have
took
it?
it off.
Wait, really?
The screen is actually got micro cracks in it. Look at it.
Oh, wow.
You can feel it with your fingernail.
Yeah, I feel it now.
Yeah.
I had that, but I had the cover on.
No, it's the actual display.
Oh, I didn't know you would do that.
Yeah. So I haven't seen a lot of reports of this, but
I think whenever they had the prediction of like how much folds until it does that, it's pretty accurate.
yeah. Well, mine's a little early because this is a Fold Z3. It's not that old.
Oh,
It's like a year and 3
I had the
months.
same one, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna get a water or get a something or not. Is it both
if
good?
I could just get like some more water, that would be amazing. Do you have,
Yeah,
like,
I
a
got you.
brick
I got
filter?
you.
Like, whatever.
Hold on.
I'm just like a tap water guy generally, but like your tap water here sucks, I think. Like ours is pretty good, but thank you. All right, I'm gonna try and find that damn standoff. Come on, I had it. Okay, I swear I had it.
I need fetch this one.
Okay, there
The
it is.
camera.
Okay, I have the standoff. So let's just give her a little shake.
By the way, this carries exactly 2 bottles of water.
Oh, nice. Yeah, 40 ounces.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we've got all the extra hardware out of here. Thank you. That's good.
You're good.
I was on a plane today. We get so dehydrated flying. LTPstore.com, baby. Alright. Okay. Yeah, that's been a real learning curve for me because having the store, I have to pose for product photos.
Yeah.
And so it's just, I still just like.
Oh, okay, yeah. You have to be your own model.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have to, but I feel like I should, you know?
Of course you should.
Yeah.
It's your stuff.
Like you see other people with like, I'm not gonna name any names or whatever, but like you see other people with their like so-called product line, and like every single picture is like some stock image with just like their logo photoshopped on it. I'm like, come on. I mean, you can't even wear it for long enough to take one picture.
I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, it's also with I mean, no names, but streamers, right? They'll get like, you know, streamers are very like personal. You know, people watch somebody, right, and they'll get a merch line, and then it's like a promo, and you're looking at people who are wearing it, it's like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
You know, it's just kind of name of the game.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. You know. Okay, so I think I've got everything hooked up now. There's still some like peels and stuff in here, but that's all pretty low priority. Oh, you know what we haven't done is made sure that I haven't actually done like a check on everything that you had already done, which is probably worthwhile. Okay, oh, sorry, I'm beating up your floor here. Whew, there's a lot of cables.
Yeah, if you want to pull up, you can.
Okay, let me have a quick looky-boo here. So, here's an RGB hub. This all looks fine. This is all plugged in. This has got power. Not bad. This is running all the fans in the top. But the question is, do we actually need this one? Because we've also got an RGB and fan controller hub over here. Okay, that one's got 4 in it though. And this one, curiously, is not getting an RGB in signal. Corsair's RGB setup is kind of proprietary and kind of inscrutable. I don't know that I'm going to worry about it. If he's happy with I don't know if I'm going to worry about it. If he's happy with how the RGB is running, then who am I to tell him no, right? One thing I noticed though is there's an extra front USB 3 here. Is this motherboard one header short? Here's a tech tip for you. I could look at the one in the computer, or I could look at the one right here. Oh yeah, look at that. Only one front USB 3. That's okay. It won't be any different than it was before. Oh, this is great. Oh. Where's this power for the GPU? There's no GPU in here, and there isn't even any power leads. We're gonna have to wait till he comes back to figure this out, I guess, but, okay. I'm probably gonna have to hit the washroom real quick here, too. We've been at it a long time today.
Right, cutting.
How you guys doing? They're talking to you, Andy. They said cut. Very nice. Very good. That's good.
I have to say it, otherwise they don't know.
Man, it's, yeah, he doesn't have lights or anything. Very professional streamer. It's good. It's hilarious. Like,
Who needs camera?
yeah, you
Just
see,
like
you
do
see
everything on phone.
Yeah, you see people's setups, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, r/battle stations or whatever. Like, yeah, I got like all the lights. I got all the like. Stream Deck has like 3 buttons.
Let's switch
Like,
to this.
It has
the
well,
main
it has
channel.
it has 15 buttons, but only 3 of them are actually like mapped to anything. It's like, at the end of the day, it's not about your setup. It's content, right?
Yeah.
Content's king. Felix.
Some wrapping something.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Hi.
Hi.
So, question for you.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
And
Ready?
recording.
so question for you. I don't see any remnants of any GPU ever being in here. Where's your power leads and everything that were plugged into it?
Oh, so like I said, I had braided cables, right? That were like fancy. and it was a triple to one with the new ones, right?
Okay.
And it went into the power supply,
Yeah.
went out and into the GPU.
So where is all of that?
I ripped it out.
Cool. Where is it?
I don't have it.
Oh.
Oh, I gave it to somebody in my house.
Oh.
Why do we need them?
Well, I mean, do you want to put a GPU in here?
Yeah, I mean we have GPUs.
But do you have power cables for it though?
Yeah.
Oh, but ones that you didn't give away.
My kitchen PC has a 4090.
Okay.
Want to use that?
Of course. My kitchen PC is a 4090. Those are the kinds of words that don't come out of many people's mouths, but they certainly did today. My kitchen PC
I got a
has a
pre-built.
4090. Yeah. Okay, no. I'm not judging. I mean,
Okay.
my kitchen PC has a 4090 too.
Does it?
Yeah, the second 4092,
Oh, okay.
the sequel to the 40. No, I'm kidding. I don't have a kitchen PC.
Okay. Well, okay.
Why
Why is he baiting me like that?
Because it's fun.
Yeah, I get
because
it.
I'm in a great mood. Because we're doing great
I
now.
know, yeah, we are doing great.
Yeah. So let's put a GPU in here.
Okay.
But the thing is that I don't have any of the cables. I don't even see the modular like PCIe cables.
Oh,
Yeah.
they should be
I got
somewhere in my
nothing.
tech closet then.
Okay, let's go to the tech closet.
I think.
Connect.
No, I think you can come to the tech closet with us, Sandy.
I did install.
Here's the tech closet.
If I did install the 3-to-1, it would be in here somewhere, right?
So your power strip it no longer wanted to live.
It's not here. I'm thinking then it's probably in here then, right?
Oh, could be. Hey, that looks promising. Yes, love it.
If not, nope, that's the one.
I'm just wondering. Your power strip there. It didn't want to live anymore, or what?
Oh, cut.
Yeah, cut.
Nah, it's they're so long and janky. I didn't want to put that in my room. It's useless now.
That editor, that doesn't go in the video.
Yeah.
Too edgy. Too
Yeah,
edgy.
that was a little edgy for sure.
Too edgy. I mean, I'm sure the stream heard it, but whatever.
Yeah.
They're over it. Probably, maybe.
Yeah, well.
Okay, this is great. So all we need now is, okay, so what GPU do you want to put in here? I did tell Micro Center that if there's anything we didn't need, we could get it back to them. We don't really need a new GPU for you.
No. I'm not gonna, suck you guys dry.
Can
like
you
that.
can you spare a GPU?
Yeah. I will debuild the kitchen PC.
Well,
and
do you need the kitchen PC?
Listen, I'm trying. If you didn't ask, then I would have to answer. Yes, I need the kitchen PC. I need it, but unless I can just pay for it.
That's fine.
Well, I need one.
We'll install it. Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna put it in.
Do you think that they'll be fine with if I just pay for it?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Oh, I do worry about it because I don't like, Okay. Well,
But he wouldn't even let me send him a screwdriver.
You
So
know what?
to be clear, he's not just going all like, oh, I'm an influencer, I should get things for free. It's just that if we were able to go shopping together, that was what I actually wanted to do. I wanted us to actually go to the store together. But just because of the timing of my flight, which got delayed by 2 hours, we didn't get a chance to do it. So I just had to go buy everything and then see what we use. Because I want to see this thing running. It's pretty obvious to me that that computer is running a stream right now.
Yeah.
So we clearly can't pull anything out of that.
Yeah.
And if you use the kitchen PC when you're streaming in there, then we're putting this in.
Yeah. Well. Okay. Yeah. Exactly. Okay. Fair enough. Well, you opened the box already, so it's
Micro Center said goodbye to everything that I left the store with.
Okay. Well, a big thanks to Micro Center for the GPU. We're very very thankful that we can have a test PC. Then, well, I mean, we'll end up using it, but yeah.
You
Cool.
better use it.
Of course I'm gonna use it.
Alright.
Well, I mean, I'll do the swap.
Yeah.
I'll take the risk today. We'll forward the software and see how it goes.
Alright, here we go. So that we need.
Yeah. This is safe, right?
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah, should be fine.
Whew.
These GPUs though, right?
They're massive.
Is this ridiculous or what? Like you could kill a man. Like if he came at me right now, I could be like, no.
I would die. I would die. Yes. Jeez. That is massive.
And then these three are what are gonna plug into that.
Yeah.
Are you doubting me?
No.
He's going, I don't know, tech tips
Yeah,
guy.
because there's 4, and people were telling me to use 3. And
Oh.
I keep using 3 only.
No, let's use 4.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
We don't need 4.
Okay.
You can use 3, but I forgot it's actually a 4-to-1 for some of them.
Then people were wrong and the tech guy was right somehow.
Well, it's okay. They're not wrong. You can use 3, but there's no problem with using 4. And you don't. What? Are you gonna put another GPU in here? You need your connectors for something else?
No, I don't.
Exactly. So
Okay.
just plug.
Might
them
as well
in.
have it.
Yes, exactly. Costs nothing to just plug in every cable. It's the same thing with the motherboard. Those 2 8-pins up at the top, you don't need both of them.
Oh wow, there's. Oh okay.
Unless you're doing some extreme liquid nitrogen overclocking or something like that, you don't need both of them.
I'm impressed you were able to fit those in and actually plug them in without losing your mind.
Oh,
It took me about an hour and my hands were bleeding. I was bleeding under my because it was hard to squeeze them in.
oh man, I've done it so many times.
Oh,
I've worked with so much worse than
Okay.
that. Oh yeah, man.
So you know what it's like then to have a little bit of wire, not a lot of loose, and then just twisting it in.
My hands, when I tan,
Yeah.
they are covered in micro scars.
Oh okay,
Like,
yeah.
covered.
Okay, I'm not alone then. I feel
Yeah,
better
no,
now.
no. If you build a computer and you don't bleed a little, like,
I don't know.
did you really build a computer?
Exact. Okay, good.
Yeah, no, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh wow, this thing is nice.
Yeah, this is it's a 4090, right? It's top of the
Yeah.
friggin' line.
So-
I mean, we were looking at the GPUs at the store, and I was like, realistically, this guy, like, what's his budget? If it's not a 4090 and I show up with it,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look like an idiot.
I mean, if it could have been budget, it wouldn't matter if we just I thought we were just gonna turn it on and that's it. Oh, it turns on, you're good, your problem's solved, and then you're out, you know?
No,
Then
man.
you walk in, change motherboard, your problem's solved, and but you came in with full computer.
Of course, you gotta be prepared.
Yeah, you came prepared for
That's
sure.
that's the scouts motto.
So why I don't know anything about this. Why is it that there's like MSI, Gigabyte, Zotac, Tough,
I'll explain
Asus?
that. By the way, here's another pro tip. Excellent feature of the foldable phone. Now it's a light on a stand.
Oh,
Ah?
that's pretty cute.
Ah?
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
I use it like this all the time.
I didn't think about it.
Whoop. Alright, I'm just gonna stretch out here so I can see what the crap I'm doing. So, why are there all the different brands of GPUs? I'm glad you asked.
Yeah, you come in.
Why are there all the different brands of GPUs?
Hold on. Sorry.
Why are
Hold on. Go for it.
Why are there all the different brands of GPUs? I'm glad you asked. There's only actually 2, now 3 makers of the brain, the GPU, the chip in the middle of it.
Mhm.
So that's NVIDIA, AMD, and then now Intel has thrown their hat into the ring. It wasn't always that way though. There used to be a lot of different Matrox, 3DFX. Trying to think, man, it's escaping me. It's been a while, and I honestly wasn't really that into it back then. You know, this is a long version of the explanation. I'm going to do a shorter one. It's a really good question why there are so many different brands of these GPUs, because there's only really 2, kind of 3 companies that make the brain, the GPU itself. There's NVIDIA, AMD, and then Intel recently entered the market. But of those companies, they do make cards themselves, right? So NVIDIA has their Founders Edition. AMD, actually, I don't know if AMD does their own anymore, but they definitely used to. And Intel has their limited edition. So those are actually like first party from them.
Yeah.
But here's the secret. NVIDIA doesn't own a GPU factory
Why not? They make the brain, why not just close it in?
because it's actually more economical for them to build the design, have a third party, be it TSMC or Samsung, fab the GPU itself, and then have another third party, whether it's Foxconn or Pegatron or Gigabyte or someone else like that,
Yeah.
actually build the card itself. This insulates NVIDIA from some of the liability of having to deal with individual end users. Like if you have a broken thing, you get to go yell at Gigabyte now instead of
Okay.
at NVIDIA directly, unless it's like a software problem or something like that. It also means that NVIDIA doesn't have to make the investment into the fabrication capacity to actually build these things. Somebody else can do that and benefit from the economies of scale of the fact that they're building not just GPUs, but all kinds of other stuff. TSMC makes chips for iPhones,
Oh, okay, now it's starting to make sense.
for whatever else. So they've got all this volume of business,
Yeah.
so they can build the most advanced chip fab, and then NVIDIA just gets to kind of piggyback on top of that, right? So it's a pretty smart business model, but they have really not done themselves any favors lately because they're not a great partner. They don't leave a lot of margin for the Gigabytes and the
To
Asuses
make
of
money
the
off
world
of the product as a whole.
to make money. Because NVIDIA says, hey, the MSRP for this card is $1,600. By the way, we're going to sell you the GPU itself for like $1,400. Good luck building the rest of it.
Razor thin margins.
Razor thin margins. So that's why EVGA is no longer in the GPU business.
That sucks. I enjoy their cards.
And now you know why they're gone. Because of NVIDIA.
That was okay. That's a little bit depressing.
Yeah.
But on paper, technically, don't they make a lot of money off of how much they cost to make the brain and stuff?
NVIDIA does, yeah. NVIDIA's margins are excellent. They make a lot of money.
I mean, I'm sure once they got the tech done, right, the actual production must be not that expensive.
Well, it is. Because, okay, oh man.
Okay, gold pins, materials.
How many rabbit holes do you want to go down today?
Okay, sorry. I mean, you have a video to run. Okay, I'm not here to.
So here's what makes it expensive. What's expensive is not the GPU. It's made of sand.
Okay.
It's made of literally sand.
True.
Okay, silicon. It's nothing, right? Okay, so why is it so expensive?
Yeah, why is it?
Okay, because in order for them to etch all the little tiny wires and all the little transistors onto it, they need machinery that costs millions of dollars, tens of millions of dollars per machine.
Oh, okay.
And then that machine, well, you can't just have one. You need many of them. And then that facility that machine runs in uses copious amounts of power, copious amounts of water and other resources. And the wild part is every time they develop a new generation of this technology and they shrink the transistor smaller and smaller and smaller, every time they have to rebuy all the machines. Not all of them, but many of them. And they have to relearn how to make it smaller and smaller and smaller. And we're approaching the point where some of the elements of these GPUs are so small that they're basically like a few atoms wide. Right?
Yeah. I've heard about like the 5 nanometer thing.
Exactly. So there's one company called ASML, and they're based in, I believe it's Denmark. Don't quote me on this, but they're someone's gonna correct me. Where's ASML based? Someone help me in the chat.
Netherlands.
Where are they based?
Netherlands.
Netherlands.
Yeah.
Thank you. Perfect. There's one company, ASML, and they're based in the Netherlands, and they are so far ahead of anyone else for what's called extreme ultraviolet technology, and that's how they're able to etch these cutting edge GPUs and CPUs and phone SoCs. And their wait list, if you can even get on it, they're not even allowed to ship anything to the entire country of China right now because of the U.S.-China trade war. But their wait list is like years long. So even if you were to decide, I'm NVIDIA, I go, I'm going to build a chip fab.
Oh, I get it.
How am I going to get anything?
Oh, they're like the blueprints to make the machines, pretty much.
They make the machines.
Oh, okay.
So everybody buys from ASML because they crack the code for extreme ultraviolet.
Is it not an upscalable business model?
It's just having the know-how, and nobody else has it.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, everyone else was just bashing their head against the wall, and then ASML figured it out, and now they've got a monopoly on these machines that cost tens of millions of dollars each, and like need their own flight on a jet, like an entire like 747 or something, carried the machine we saw at Intel's Fab Tour to Intel. Sorry, what?
I mean, honestly, there's so many questions that I have. I mean, we have like a project here to run and finish, but I don't want to take too much of your time and ask because I think there's so much behind it. Okay, I'll just say it again one more time then. Once have all the machines and they're all running and they're all pumping and lasering and doing whatever they do with the sand and melting it down. Okay, how come there's still GPU shortages?
Okay, all right, sure.
I got him.
So
We got one more in.
reasons here. Hold on, let me get this last.
Yeah,
connector
you're good.
plugged in, and then I'm golden.
Okay. Before this, Felix, do you have a Type C cable that I can borrow?
Yeah.
AC Type C, please.
I also have one.
USB Type C, like this.
Yeah. I just wanna plug my light in because
You
otherwise
should be
my
good.
light will be.
Otherwise, I'll give you an extension. If it's not enough, I'll give you an extension.
Yeah, should be fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're good.
Alright, plug in my light. There we go. Cool. Like infinite power.
Last one. Yeah, I'm not doing anything about your cable management. It's fine.
Yeah, you're all good.
Good enough. Okay. How can we have a shortage when the production line is running and you're pumping out these GPUs, right?
Yep.
Well, here's the thing. The process for creating a wafer, okay? So this is your sliced silicon.
Mhm.
It's so many steps.
Yeah.
Because they have to build the whole thing. All these intricate,
Yeah.
like highway system of wires, layer by layer by layer. Then they have to undo a bit of this layer and then redo that layer. It could be hundreds of steps.
Yeah.
And they can't just do it like right after the other sometimes.
Oh, okay.
So they're called foops, and they're these like
Stacks
things.
of discs.
Yeah, they're full of these discs, and they are flying around automated like all over the factory. To fab one wafer could take like 3 months.
Oh, okay. So they'll make a wave of it, right? And they'll have a bunch of wave, and then they'll ship those out. But then the other one isn't like just a step behind. They're like the full steps behind.
Could be.
Okay. Yeah.
Could be. So if they don't forecast perfectly what capacity they need in the fab, right? It's not like they can just flip a switch and say, well, we'd like to have twice as much fab. I'm sorry, excuse me, where are you gonna get it? Where are you gonna get the machinery to fill it with? Who's gonna run it? Are you training twice as many fab engineers right now? Are they ready to work right now? Like,
Stuff, yeah.
there's the number of people that know how to build this stuff. Like on the face of the earth, you could probably fit in like, you know, a gymnasium.
Yeah.
You know, right? So that's the problem.
I believe it.
Right? And so there's not just that, but there's also the fact that especially when you're talking cutting edge products, that wafer, right, that you slice up into all the different ones, well, it's got a lot of problems with it. Not every chip is perfect.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And especially the newest technology, there might be a lot of them that are bad. And especially during the development, they might not find that out sometimes for 2-3 months at a time. Because they got to just try and build it.
And then quality assurance, and they have to test them out and whatnot.
That's right. So as they go through and they iterate, that's what happens, for example, to Intel's latest server chip, Sapphire Rapids. That's why it was delayed for like a year and a half, 2 years or something like that. Because they kept getting to the point of like, we're ready, and then, oh my God, there's another problem with it. You got to go back and respin the silicon.
My goodness, yeah.
And that's a months-long process, even once you found the problem. So that's the supply side.
Yeah.
But then there's the demand side. So it's like housing. How can you have a housing shortage when everybody almost lives in a house and or there's enough empty rooms and houses that could easily house all the people who don't have a house?
Yeah.
So what's a housing shortage? How could you possibly have that?
People that are hoarding.
So
People that want to crunch useless numbers and farm and mine Bitcoin and whatnot. Then people that want to use them, they can't have them because people that mine those get like 10 a pop, 5 or whatever, and they're hoarding all of them.
right. So in much the same way that you can't have enough, you know, houses as long as people have a whole bunch of them and they're withholding them to rent them out until they get, you know, a rate that they like. If you've got people that are keeping more GPUs, then that's, well, every one of those is one that a gamer can't be gaming on. But it's a little more complicated than that because that doesn't drive up the price. What drives up the price is the change in the calculus for how to value this.
Yeah.
If I value this as a gaming device, well, I have to justify it somehow compared to like Xbox or something like that. And I kind of go, oh, really, NVIDIA? That's a lot of money.
Yeah, what more can you do with this than you can with the other one, and is it worth the price that you're going to pay for it?
But what if I could calculate the value of this based on how much money it generates for me?
Oh, okay, this wasn't volume then.
Now that's a completely different calculation.
Oh.
Now I could spend $5,000 on it if it made me $1,000 a month.
Because now you have to factor in these users and these customers.
I'd spend $500,000 on it if it could make me $100,000 a month, right?
Yeah.
So it's a different calculation. So it's in much the same way that houses have gone like this because of first rental, which is obviously more value than just, you know, living in it, and then Airbnb, which can make so much more than renting.
Oh, you know a lot about this stuff then. I'm catching on now. Brent is expanding. It's starting to hurt a little bit, but we're getting there.
So what happened during the great silicon shortage was a combination of both.
They
It was a perfect
They went out of
storm.
sand.
It was a perfect storm. No, they ran out of fabs that could be open
Oh, okay.
because of COVID shutdowns. And then demand went like this.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
And they both hit at the same time
Oh, okay, yeah.
and smacked down gamers for 2 years. And it was rough.
It was rough.
It was really rough.
Scalpers were greasing their paws for sure.
Yep. All right, where's
Ooh.
that adapter? Let's plug this
Right
bad boy in.
Oh, I think you're missing thumb screws on my window.
I have no idea if chat's enjoying any of this, man. I'm just talking. You're asking really good questions, so I'm trying
know
my
what?
best to give you the most complete answer.
But I'm enjoying it though, and I wish that if you felt like it is getting too much or whatever, Like, you know, you can be an asshole on camera, okay? Trust me.
Good.
Trust me, okay? It would never make you look bad, okay? If there was too much, you want to stop me, you can just tell me, you can give me a nudge, give me a sign or something like that. Okay, tap on the ground.
I'm here just for you today, so
Yeah,
don't even worry about it.
well, I really appreciate that. That's really sweet. Well, I hope I didn't, you know, I hope you didn't have to cancel on dinner and dessert and playtime and all that stuff that, you know.
My wife's down here, so she knew I was gonna be a while. This is not a new situation in our relationship.
Okay.
Not the first time.
I can imagine.
Okay, where's my back panel at? You know what? No, that's bad GBs. You never boot up a computer and close the back panel until you've seen it turn on.
Especially when you're checking all the wires and you're pushing them in.
Yeah.
Ever seen one of these videos with like the trains or whatever, and they're pushing people in?
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I feel about wires.
Yeah. We're not gonna do that. We are gonna peel this. Spicy cards, love it. Hey, thanks, Mike. It really is nice that you guys have stores like that, where you can just like walk in and buy everything. Like we gotta get stuff like this online. You can't just like walk into a store. Like sometimes they'll have
in
stuff.
Canada.
But man, Micro Center, they had like freaking everything. They had a pile of 7950Xs. I'm sitting here going, that's what happens when you've got one state that has the same population as an entire country. Is you can have a retail store.
Hey, come on, man. We have Canada Computer. I mean, at least we have that where I'm from.
They're all right.
They're okay, but yeah, they're pretty empty. Like there's stuff on the shelves.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, like fries.
They're okay. Yeah, right. Like
you could, yeah.
You know what? Fries was epic back in the day.
Yeah, but now it's not a big deal.
Man, I am lucky that I got to go to a Fry's before they completely like went downhill.
They went downhill for sure.
It was like going to the carnival, man. It was so much fun for me. I was like, oh my god,
it is cool.
These guys have everything, and then they just. I don't even know what happened to Fry's. There's a really cool. It's what's his channel called?
Company name?
Retail Archaeology.
Oh, okay, wow.
Have you heard of his channel?
No, I guess it's something as company man.
He's super cool. He goes in and like he did a whole series on Fry's. Retail Archaeology. It's right in the name.
Oh wow.
And he goes and he like digs into like why it's shit
whys.
and what happened. Yeah, it's a really cool
That's
series.
Cool.
All right, so we've got this in here. Okay. We're gonna make the big switch. Now. We've kind of migrated out of the frame, by the way. I don't know if that matters to you or your viewers.
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Okay.
I could just turn the computer a little bit.
No, I moved the computer.
No, it's not. I mean, it's gonna be a wider shot anyway, so it's fine.
Okay. We're migrating the DisplayPort cable. It's gonna go into the GPU now. Here we go. I didn't plug this in.
Did you want to thumb it in?
Best feature of our screwdriver is the nice strong magnet, so you can put a thumb screw on there.
Ooh, okay. Really? It'll stick?
It's on there,
right? Oh, it's been on there the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
So it's really nice, because when you're trying to, like, you know how it is when you're trying to do these stupid ones, right?
Of course,
and then the stupid thing falls off, and especially you've got these tall GPUs now, you can't even get your fingers in the, why do you even bother having thumb screws?
And they're so heavy, it'll push a screw down to where you can't really put it into the hole.
Yeah. And that is why we spent 3 years developing a screwdriver.
Yeah, that's nice. Well, was it that much time?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool though.
So the big key is this.
Oh, the
back force.
Okay.
So even though this is barely even threaded in,
yeah,
I can just use the ratchet. Which is really nice.
Is there a lot of engineering behind the counter motion, the counter? There is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we had a couple of engineers working on it during that time. It was a not insignificant project for us, but it was definitely worth it. We've sold 120,000 of these so far.
Oh wow! How much are these each of them?
$69.99, obviously.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
LTD store only.
LTDstore.com, baby. And what's crazy is that's all people queuing up. We haven't actually ever had it in stock yet.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so this is just people that are signing up to get it like when it comes.
That's sick. Well, I'm happy for you guys. That's really good.
It's been a wild ride, man. It's been a wild ride. We're coming full circle because I came from a retailer and then got into online content creation, and now I'm an online content creator and I'm creating retail products.
I mean, good products that you're proud of. At least you've seen everything. So it's like I don't know.
Do you do much for like merch or anything like that? I haven't really paid attention.
Nah, not really. I'm just kind of lazy. Also, I also kind of feel bad because of people's involvement and how much I value their money a lot, and I don't give them a bad product, something I'm not proud of, and I don't approve of. Sometimes I get a lot of samples from merch companies, and I'm like, you know what? if I was them and I bought that, I wouldn't be happy about it. So I'm not gonna sell to them.
I love your attitude about it. We were with we tried like 3 or 4 different like t-shirt companies back in the day, and what would happen is they would send us really high quality samples, and we'd go, okay, we're good to go.
Okay.
And then I would show up at an event or something like that, and someone would be wearing my shirt, and the print quality would look so bad that I just want to offer them a refund.
Oh,
like,
I felt that before, but see, I've had luck with one before where it didn't have that. It still a little good later on it. Is this good?
Yeah, this is fine. This is just because we've changed the hardware config. That shouldn't happen next time.
Yeah, but that's a heart wrencher though, no? When you see it's a product that they got from you and you don't.
And I'm just embarrassed.
Yeah.
So that was why our merch team is almost 20 people now.
Oh, that's good.
And that's all in-house so that we can control it and make sure that when something goes out, it's perfect. And if it's not perfect, then we have a team that makes sure that it is perfect at some point or another.
That's good. I mean, I think I remember seeing one of your shirts it had like a circuit board on there or something like that.
Probably,
yeah. And I was like, oh, that's actually pretty cool.
This is one of our shirts, actually.
Yeah. Oh, I like the little grainy.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
It's RGB.
Oh. Is that actually?
Yeah, well, sort of. I mean, we're just being silly, but yeah, it's just different. It's just like different colors.
Small things matter.
Yeah. And we got the RGB label.
Oh, shit, okay.
Yeah.
I need the password in?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Just make sure you cover everything.
No, it's a super hardcore password. It's
Oh, okay. Is this not like a real password then?
It's not a real password.
Okay, so I wanna get NVIDIA drivers installed, and then with the NVIDIA drivers installed, I wanna do our reboot test again because I wanna make sure that we're staying within your performance requirements here.
And then how about a performance benchmark?
Sure, yeah, we can just grab like 3D Mark or something like that. Sure, you bet.
I just want to see what quote unquote top hardware kind of scores overall on a benchmark. Yeah.
Because more people have 4090s now, it might not be, like...
Oh, it'll just be around people that have 4090s then.
Yeah, it'll be around people that have 4090s. Because I'm assuming you got one pretty early.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I just thought, okay, so benchmarks are just about like one piece of hardware. Now, I thought it would stress like GPU, CPU, RAM, the whole thing, and it was like just hammer it on and just max out. But it's not like that, is it?
It depends. Some benchmarks stress some things. Some benchmarks stress other things.
Okay.
Some are more for measuring performance. Some are more for measuring stability. Some stress everything, and so it's like it's horses for courses, right? Like it's not just like one benchmark to rule them all that you should run or anything like that. But if you just want to see like a big number, like 3D Mark's pretty good. Honestly, what I would tend to do, because I'm not in our benchmarking department,
Yeah.
For my part, I don't care if this RTX 4090 runs, 0.3% faster than the other 4090. That's not my problem. So I would typically just load up something like a Furmark, and I want to make sure, okay, are my temps okay? Are my fans like making a weird ticking noise once they start ramping up, anything like that? And if it's stable, then I don't really care.
Because they're all gonna be in the same range of performance, right? Since it's the same like brain, I guess
cooling can be a little bit better.
Yeah.
But I can tell you something that happened with the 4090, although this is rumored, no one's ever actually confirmed this, but the rumor is that the 4090 was intended to be a 600 watt GPU.
Okay.
And the board partners designed coolers around that 600 watt target. And then at like the last second, NVIDIA was like, lol, just kidding.
How much was it more?
And no, it's less.
Oh.
So it's, I forget, is it 350 or 450? Either way, it's a lot less. So all the coolers are overbuilt for the first generation of 4090s.
Oh, wow.
So you pretty much can't screw up.
So they're so massive then.
Let me see. That's why they're so big, yeah, because they're allegedly designed for a 600 watt GPU.
Yeah, I think Chad says 450 or something.
Yeah. Hilarious,
that's
right?
pretty crazy. Yeah, I mean,
And it's funny to think, like, the kind of engineering that goes into a product like this, and then what? Sorry, you just change the power, like, last minute like that? Are you kidding me?
And I mean, doesn't that kind of screw over everybody else that are working on the rest of the product?
Yeah, that's not NVIDIA's problem, though.
Oh, yeah.
Which is why they, have board partners.
Oh, okay. Well, at least it was too much and not too little.
They apparently do compensate board partners sometimes for last-minute screw-ups. Like, when they unlaunched the 4080 12 gig, they apparently paid their board partners to, redo the packaging and stuff with the new 4070 Ti branding. But I don't know if that
40,
happens every
80,
time.
10 gig. What is that?
So there were two versions of the 4080 when they announced it.
Okay.
4080, crap, is it 16 and 12 or was it like 12 and 10? I can't remember the exact one, but there was a lower RAM one. I think it was the 12 gig.
Okay.
That basically was like a much crappier card overall. So even though they were both called 4080, NVIDIA has done this a number of times in their history, and I'm going to go through it in our tier video because I'll talk about a handful of the times that they've released two completely different cards with the same name, leading consumers to think they're the same thing, but actually that's not true at all.
Oh wow.
And so people basically got super pissed off about it, and NVIDIA unlaunched it. So they announced it, and they were like, lol, just kidding.
If you bought it, I mean, too bad.
No, because you never got a chance to buy it.
Oh,
They announced it, and then they're like, just kidding, no 4080. Now it's 4070 Ti.
Oh wow.
But at a slightly lower price, but it's not selling very well because it's pretty not great.
Yeah, I mean, Ti. I mean,
Okay, I don't care about any of this right now.
yeah. I don't think it matters that much.
Yeah.
Drivers for this is
They're installed. Oh, that's right. There's no thing here for it anymore, though. Okay, do you keep your start menu in the center, or do you move it over to the left?
Windows only puts it immediately. I'm more of a left guy, but now I'm learning to use this new thing. I guess
Okay,
middle.
because you can move it.
Oh, okay. Much better than it.
You want it on the left?
Yeah.
Okay, it's on the
Because
left now.
sometimes you don't leak. You don't want to have like live leaks whenever you're streaming, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll misclick on like tiles and it'll show all my screens.
And
It's
there have
risky.
been some incidents recently that have
Yeah.
not gone over very well with that
Anyway,
sort of thing.
Yeah.
Uh,
Heard about that, but yeah.
yeah,
That's pretty
I've not heard about anything like that though.
Oh yeah, I mean,
No.
no, it's just. I didn't leak. Just sometimes Discord will be on the
Yeah,
wrong screen.
I don't even know what anyone's talking about.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, what?
What?
Sorry, what?
I blanked. Are we still doing this busy thing or not?
Yeah. You know, let me
Oh
bring
my
up the
God,
timer.
do you think you know a reboot? Let's see it.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay. The streaming world's a really interesting one for me because I don't watch the content, I don't participate in it, but it's so adjacent to my career,
Yeah,
and the same kinds of trends that exist affect what I do.
for sure.
I can't ignore it.
Yeah.
So I have to know who the players are, what they're doing. Like half of my Google News feed is computer hardware, and the other half is like streamer drama.
Oh yeah, that's all there is.
Which,
streamer,
like,
streamer drama. That's what
At
streamers
least
is.
a quarter of the time is you.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not bad
Could be
actually.
worse.
Okay, OBS crashed.
Oh my God.
Here we go. Oh, where's my? Okay, hold on.
Shake
no,
a little
no,
bit, shake a
no,
little
no,
bit.
yeah, we got it. Okay. Oh my God, we gotta hit the. Okay, restart. Okay, let's go.
10.
We're at 10 seconds already. This
12.
is trouble. OBS crashed. 15. Uh oh. He's ready. He's ready with the keyboard though. He's helping me out. I like it. I hope he's ready with his money when Bing is awesome.
Yeah. You're just sounding more and more crazy as. We'll see though.
Hey, it might be crazy, but did I fix your computer or not?
Alright, we're about to figure it out. But 43.
43 seconds.
Plus shaking,
Yeah.
which leaves me about 30 seconds plus of launch OBS and start up again.
I think we're good
More
to
than
go.
enough. That
I
is
mean,
massive.
Yeah, we can run a benchmark if you want. But
No, I think it's all good.
I think we're in good shape.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close it up though, because
Yeah.
I just want to see everything closed up. I want to see it still working, and then I can probably get out of your hair. Actually, this
Although
is,
you're not in my hair, but yeah, I just closing it up so it's like dumb proof.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't gonna call it that. I was gonna call it XQC proof, but you know what?
That's nearly impossible. That's not something you can meet, but dumb proof will fit for today.
I'm gonna try, man. I'm gonna try.
You'll be surprised the things that I do with hardware and stuff.
I've tuned into your stream enough times that I don't think I would be surprised.
Okay, fair enough.
I-
I'll take that as for what it is.
Yeah. You know what though? You know what I appreciate is that you try. That's
Yeah.
what I appreciate. You could just say, you know what? Forget it. Starforge will send me a computer if I feel like it, and I'll just use that, and I don't bother.
Alright, well,
But you try, damn it.
The PC in the kitchen and the one in the living room are both Starforges.
I know they are. I saw them.
Okay. Whew.
I'm just saying.
Okay, I thought you were just putting it out there, right, as like a diss, and it just connected one to one. But okay, it makes sense. Yeah.
No,
You're right.
you could just ask them for another one, I'm sure, and they'd
True,
figure
yeah.
it out. But instead, you do it yourself. That's good. You're showing the people how to save a buck, and
Yeah.
well, you're showing the people that maybe they can save a buck, even if
Yeah.
for some people it's really hard, right? But
Yep.
But it's good. You know, I mean, it's the same thing I told what's his name? Seth Curry, when we had him on as a guest to build a computer.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Asus sponsored a stream where it was like during the pandemic, so I had to do the whole thing like remote tech support.
Oh no.
I had to guide him over like a video call, like how to build it himself. But what was so cool about it was that, damn it, he tried. You know?
That's so cool. I like that a lot.
When things were tough, like when you had to do like AIO cooler or whatever, he did it. And what was so cool about it was he was so down to earth, is he was willing to make mistakes in front of a million people.
Okay, yeah, I respect that a lot. I understand like the feeling you're trying to tell me.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, because then if he can make a mistake, well then anyone can make a mistake, and it's fine. So you should just try it.
And for him to sponsor, he could have just kind of trolled and done whatever, right? And he still gotten paid and got. But
absolutely.
Him trying is like a big deal. Especially, I like that when people try a lot. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I respect. I don't care if he like succeeded or needed a little help or like whatever, right? But you gotta try stuff.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Okay. So this is it. This is your one free one.
Oh, that's a free one.
Yeah. Next time it's gonna cost you if I have to fly down here again.
I mean, I would assume your price would be much higher than the normal tech.
Yeah, probably. I don't have
Probably.
Okay.
Let's run out to explore these options for now.
Yeah.
Hopefully, no chicken, no dragging on the ground, and I think we're good to leave it like that. Just plug it in and never touch it again. Just don't touch.
I wanna see. Yo, you know what? No, I wanna do one more thing real quick.
Okay.
I just wanna enable DOCP or whatever AMD calls it now, the memory profile, so you're getting the best performance here. And then I'm happy.
You know what? You might open a can of worms with that. That's what I had problems with these RAM sticks. That's why I'm only at 2, not 4. I was having problems because AMD or Intel has their own version of the whatever for the RAM thing, and I couldn't find it in the BIOS, and I just kind of forced it in through like advanced.
Oh, okay, it's enabled now.
Oh, okay.
It's in the easy mode. It's because Intel's is called XMP, so you were probably looking for XMP, and AMD calls theirs DOCP, or they have a new name now that I can't remember. And nobody actually makes memory that makes any reference to that on it. So it's really confusing. I actually do not blame you for that one.
Yeah, there's a bunch of buzzwords around like some of the cool like things that they have for that for RAM and other things, and I always forget what they are.
Me too.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sure chat's telling me, what is it called now? PVC.
No,
that. What do you guys even talk? STD. What are you guys even talking about?
Something this is
I wouldn't have thought it possible, but your chat might be dumber than mine.
Expo.
Expo, that's the one, yeah.
Oh my.
I'm kidding that my chat is dumb. My chat's very smart, but you guys, no, I'm kidding. You guys are great too. You guys are great too.
Okay, this is not your typical chat. They don't mind being called out because we keep each other grounded.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've seen them call me out enough. I think I owe them a few.
Yeah.
I think I owe them a few. All right. But I have to say, you guys were very helpful. Anytime I need to get in touch with this guy, I post like 1 or 2 messages, and you guys are like, exploding it, making sure I can get his attention because he doesn't pick up his damn phone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just some of my philosophies sometimes end up being bad for other people, and I'm trying to get better at it. It's getting there. Okay.
Don't worry. I mean, hey, you managed to message me today. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, I was impressed with myself, but I didn't want to brag about it because it's like a very low standard. But it's my New Year's resolution. It's just don't ghost people.
All right. Well, thank you.
Starting low.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. Should we run at least one game just to make sure it like doesn't
Why not?
whatever?
Yeah.
Let me get you know what? I'm gonna grab a quick application that's just gonna test a little bit of our temperatures and all that. Hardware info 64 is really cool. So you don't even have to install it. It's just like one file. And
yeah, it's like the red thing or something.
It's called a portable installer.
Okay.
So it's just this one file right here, and you just copy that, and you just go new folder, boop, and it doesn't create any like registry keys or any crap that can crud up your computer. You just run it like this, and that's it. The whole thing is just contained right there in your downloads folder. You just wipe it out when you don't need it. Really, really great program. It'll read every sensor in your computer and tell you if you have any like bad temperatures or anything like that. Don't want to.
Oh, okay. So it's like CPU ID or H. Oh, it is the HW whatever.
Yeah, HW info. Yeah, you know HW info.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I really, really like.
I think they changed the logo though. No. It used to be a different color. I feel like.
It might have been. I'm not sure. Not sure. You know what? You probably got the ROG version of it that Asus bundles that does have a different color logo.
Okay, maybe.
I think they had. I don't know, they had a CPU-Z. I don't know if they had an HW info. Don't quote me on that. Okay, the point is your motherboard's at 32, your CPU package is at 48. I'm not sure how much I like that. Might need to repaste it. We'll see. We'll see what happens when we actually put it under load. Okay, in that case, no, I want another thing too.
Why is there 35 on it though?
Okay, so that sensor is probably reading off of some like garbage sensor either inside the cooler or like off the motherboard. We don't want that. We want the sensor that AMD builds right into the die of the CPU. And that's going to be this one, CPU package right here. That's the only thing we care about.
What kind of game you want to load up in there?
I don't know.
Something like CS?
CS on a 4090. Sir.
Okay.
Sir.
Yeah, you're high maintenance.
Sir.
He wants something that actually takes. Okay, chat. What would be a game that's not very heavy to download so that we don't save for an hour?
No. You're playing Hitman today, right? Here, we're just gonna load the files onto here. Did I bring a USB?
Yes, that game is pretty heavy actually. I was running pretty low FPS on it earlier.
Hold on. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, so you can just copy the files.
Oh, and now it's fast, right? These days you said it was fast, like 20
just drag
20 gig or something.
Okay, do you have USB-C on the front here? Yeah, you do. Oh, I'm USB-A. Oh my god.
Remove my controller. This is controller. This is controller.
See you later. Okay. Hopefully this drive isn't being flaky today. Sometimes it is. Ooh. Okay.
You're good. Yeah. No, if you break something, it doesn't matter. Anything here is breakable. If I don't want it to break, it won't be here.
Okay.
That's gotta be me. That one that was had like 3D mark.
Oh yeah. You don't want me to copy the file though?
Yeah.
Steam
apps.
apps.
Steam apps. Yep. Common. There we go. You know.
And then I'll just hit mad.
It's
I found it. Yeah. Okay, well, or that. Yeah, I found it.
You lost it.
Did you copy it?
Yeah, Control C. Okay, good. And then go to my disk.
Is it?
I don't think that one's it. Try E. This has got to be me. Yeah.
This?
Yeah, and just copy it to the root. Yeah, just right click.
To the root?
Yeah. And there it goes. Okay, please tell me you're gonna go fast, you piece of garbage. Can you expand more details?
Yeah.
I just want to see what it's copied.
Articulating.
Here we go. Ooh, that's not as fast as I would have liked.
83 MBS?
Yeah. No, it should be doing like 600-700. If it was not being a piece of crap.
What about the USB? Isn't USB usually better?
I can try one of the ones on. You know what? Do you have a C2C cable? Because I don't think I have one on me.
Apparently, you need Steam as well.
Yeah. We'll get Steam on there. Don't worry, guys. We know we did.
Okay.
Come on, guys. You give us a little credit here, okay?
Fair enough. Just because Steam Guard is so finicky, they you know they're pretty heavy on security. So connecting in there sometimes is kind of annoying.
Oh, I can just log mine in. I don't care.
Okay. Yeah, 5%.
Yeah, that's really slow.
It's gonna take like.
Yeah, half an hour. No, it's too long. It should be able to go a lot faster than that. Let's see. If you have Andy, do you have a C2C maybe?
It's in my bag.
You got one? Heck yeah. Where's your bag?
In the car.
Oh, in the car.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Oh, I found one.
You found one? Okay.
This is a really long
It's
cable.
quite long though.
Yeah. Do you want to pause that for a sec?
Yeah.
Let's see if you managed to plug this front Type C in properly.
That is not my computer. It's somebody else. I think it's also a sponsored pre-built, so I'm sure they.
Wait, this one isn't. Oh, damn it! This one isn't A to C anyway. This is A to C anyway. I thought it was C to C. Never mind.
Okay, I'll go grab
Andy,
it.
you're up.
Yep.
You're up, dog.
Should be better to download it. True.
Yeah, depending how fast your internet is.
Did you lock your car?
I did. Here you go.
Did you rent a car?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. That's a way to destroy the floor.
I don't think he cares. Don't worry. I slid it. I didn't throw it.
Oh no, listen, I don't care. Yeah. Chad, we press it download or not? Yeah, I think. What is he getting in the car?
He's getting a Type C to Type C cable. In the meantime, I'm gonna get Steam on here. Hey, have you ever seen Nine-Night? It's super cool. Do you use Chrome?
Night?
Nine-Night.
No, what is that? Oh, my brother uses that.
Yeah.
It's a thing that you. Is it all the apps you need when you buy a PC, and you just go and check them, and they go. Brr.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my brother uses that. I don't use it because yeah. I like a little bit of suffering in my life, and sometimes just having to get one more. You know what? I don't mind it.
All right. Well, Steam's installed. Let's see.
Chat. Oh, yes, I will show him when we get there.
Okay. No, that's ominous.
What does that mean? Ominous? Oh, it's scary.
Yeah.
Nah, they were linking my the squid PC, not the chicken one.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Okay. That's upsetting.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's something else. Yeah, I was moving a lot at the time, so I was experimenting at the time with my moving strategies. I wasn't good at it yet.
Hey, I'm gonna get
Yep.
you to log into your Steam mode.
Yep.
Yes? I'm just gonna reposition this so they can't see anything. Yeah, I think you are golden. Yep.
Am I? You sure?
Yes. Yep. You're completely. Yeah. You're definitely good.
Okay, because from my angle, it's.
Whoa! Wait. Hold on a second. The reflection. I'm an idiot.
Oh
Love
my
it.
god! Okay.
This is the computer. The monitor's fine. I was just looking at the monitor going, yeah, it's turned. We could see the whole thing. Oh my god,
I was
that's amazing.
like, you sure about this? So I can see from here. Is it good now?
Yeah, you're good. You're definitely good. I can't see the keyboard. I can't see the screen.
Oh my, that would have been so bad.
Yeah, that would have been pretty bad, sir. Pretty bad.
Yeah, I think I got a code on my Gmail.
Sure. Glad we caught it.
Okay, that's on my phone then.
Two-factor authentication. Can't live with it. Can't live without it. Oh, did you stop that that file transfer? Oh, you did.
Well, I resumed it and it said.
Oh, because I hadn't plugged it back in yet.
Oh my. Okay. Well, lost progress, I guess.
Yeah, it's okay. This isn't picking up anyway. Oh, I wonder if the front USB-C is even hooked up on this thing. Hello, buddy?
What's up?
Yeah, no. Okay, let's try the back. Oh, man, it's toasty over here by your computer.
It is toasty.
Woo! I mean, that's what a 49 will do for you.
Yeah, it's steamy.
Freaking A, man. Okay. I'm gonna try not to break this computer. I'm gonna try and use a light and be careful here.
Okay, it works.
Heck yeah.
Do I? Oh, you're doing transfer, right?
I'm gonna try, but in the meantime, I would just.
I'll just download it.
Yeah. Ugh. It can be faster to transfer this way, but if you have fast internet, sometimes it's actually not.
Oh no! It says it's running.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh no!
Can I close it?
Okay, watch out!
Oh, that's your progress, though.
No! I don't care about that. Okay,
Oh.
so you're about to see something that you might have never seen before.
Okay.
Windows 11, full screen garbage. There's a chance we're gambling here, literally. That when we close it, man, normally just by closing exits, stream crashes. OBS will crash. All encoding will just crash.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, hold on a second. We don't want that to happen, right?
Well, I mean, there's no other way around it.
Switch spots with me, Andy.
This is click the arrow.
Yep.
What does that mean? Click the arrow.
Click the arrow.
Okay. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go to this, and then I'll show you the game. Alright, watch this. Ready?
Okay.
On. See that?
Oh. Okay.
HDR, of course.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so
We didn't crash yet. And then exits. See, there's something more saying F.
they're just messing with me.
Yeah, okay, true. And then, how do you exit out of it?
I don't know. Alt F4.
Boom. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Encoding overloaded, but it didn't crash.
Okay.
So we're good.
All right.
Did it? Shall we good?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay.
Oh, also, they want me to show you my old PC?
Oh God. Is this the chicken? What the hell?
This is it's my old PC, and then so
What's with the Coke bottle?
well it was so the radio wouldn't touch the ground, right? So it would still be sound for cooling.
What's
right?
sound for? No, that doesn't even make a difference.
Oh well, I had taped it on it, and yeah, that's the Squid PC.
I mean, based on how much trouble that you had mounting the radiator to the case, I can see why this might be easier for you. Actually,
See, but it was working, and temperatures were high. It actually ended up working perfectly fine.
right?
It just got a little bit of dust and food on it, but
Yeah. The dust is relatively okay. The food is relatively not okay.
yeah, it's pretty bad. What GB was this? I forgot what see, gigabyte. I used to love those
I
cards.
think that's a 1080.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh
well,
my God.
There you go. There you have it.
Okay.
That's,
All right. So we can download the game now.
Yep.
All right. I want to see a game running. Let's see it.
Okay.
So is it? No, I'm surprised. Oh, you click stream. You gotta click the arrow here. Yeah, there you go. There we go. You should have at least been able to install it. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Okay, so let's
Let
see
me
what
just
kinda-
check if there's a bottleneck on it.
Do you guys always change to the Seattle server too?
No.
Valve's Seattle servers are OP.
They're better.
Well, it's because Valve is based in Seattle.
Oh, okay, yeah. Or I mean, they're like at 100. It's not as good as it gets, I think.
Oh, yeah. If you're at 100, that's probably your line speed anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah. Man, we're going to be done in 9 minutes. We got this.
That's easy.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, life
Okay.
is good here.
Well, that gives me a couple of other things that I can do in the meantime then. Oh, okay. Ooh. Oh, I got stuck. Hello, buddy. Come on. Okay, so first things first. Downloading games is actually a pretty heavy load on the CPU. So we can have a look at our temps here and make sure that our CPU is not running at like a crazy temperature or anything like that. Okay, we're sitting at about 79 degrees, which is
Pretty high.
Yeah, it's not great, but you got to remember this is a 16-core CPU. And yes, it's only at like 20% load, but it's turboing to 5.3 gigahertz or something like that. So compared to a base clock of 4.5, it's running pretty hard right now. However, I have an application that I downloaded called Prime 95 that we can use to hit it a little harder, or at least I tried to download. Hello. Okay, well apparently we closed that.
It's in your Bing searches.
Oh yeah, Bing baby, love me some Bing. Okay, you just wait. Bing is gonna be great. Okay, have you tried ChatGPT?
It's out of all trends on the internet. This has been a thing that's been everywhere, and I haven't even looked at it.
What? Okay, it's gonna blow your mind. You should just do a stream where you just like chat with ChatGPT. Honestly, it's amazing. It'll
Okay,
write poems. It'll teach you how to build a computer. You don't even need me to come and teach you anymore.
Wow.
We did a whole video where I just followed ChatGPT's instructions. Everything from part selection to how to build it.
What if you did a day, and everything you did, follow ChatGPT?
Everything I did.
Everything from the moment you wake up.
Yeah.
What if you're gonna go cook? Then you're gonna go outside. You're gonna go for directions.
Oh yeah. You
Everything.
totally. You can't do directions yet because
okay.
right now ChatGPT doesn't have an active internet connection.
Okay.
It's trained on a database from like 2020 and earlier.
Oh my goodness.
But once it's integrated with Bing search, it will have an internet connection, and it's gonna be wild.
Does Microsoft did it have a stock? Are they publicly traded?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man. This is not financial advice.
It definitely isn't. Neither of us is a financial advisor. So I'm gonna stop talking now, but you can say whatever you want now that we have disclaimed.
Bing.
Bing, man. Bing, baby. Just stress testing. Okay, so we're gonna do small FFT, and we're gonna make this thing suffer.
Oh, what? It's a torture test.
CPU 100% and package 95 degrees. We're still hitting 4.54 gigahertz. Okay. All right. No thermal throttling. This is what I like to see. I pretty much promise you your game download's going a little slower now.
Oh wow.
So this is really cool. Game downloads can actually be, now that internet speeds are so fast, game downloads can be CPU bottlenecked. Because the CPU cannot decompress these compressed game files fast enough. Which is like kind of wild to me. I'm sorry, my CPU's bottlenecking my Steam download?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I have no idea that this is even a thing. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So okay, I am happy with that. Yeah, it's a 95, but that's what it targets. We're not thermal throttling. We're running at base clock, which is about what we'd expect for a torture test. The water would heat up a little bit, but you guys got to understand this is a completely unrealistic scenario. And these 16-core, 24-core CPUs that AMD and Intel are putting out these days are just they're wild. I'm considering this.
So what does that do? Does that open a bunch of like applications that are doing nothing?
It's calculating prime 95, or it's calculating. Excuse me. It's calculating prime numbers.
Oh, so just crunching numbers for doing nothing.
Yeah. So there's other stuff like that. Like you can calculate pi to like hundreds and thousands or millions of decimals, and it'll just flood your CPU with like calculations and help cause it to heat up.
You're busy mining but nothing.
I guess so. Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. Okay, cool. So Hitman is going to be 8 minutes. I'm pretty happy with our CPU. Memory didn't crash, but we didn't really run a blend test, but it's honestly probably fine.
What's a blend?
So Prime 95 has different settings. You can do small FFT, you can do blend, and they're good for stressing different parts of the system, kind of like how I explained before. So the blend test hits your system memory really hard.
Okay.
Whereas small FFT and smallest FFT will really hit your CPU and like your motherboard power delivery, as opposed to like your RAM or your GPU or anything like that. As soon as I see it, I'm going to start packing up my stuff, honestly, because as soon as we see a game run, which we are going to, we're done. We're good.
The game is its own benchmark.
Oh, perfect. So
yeah, before you load it, it'll give you a little small window. You can do settings, run benchmark, send it, and it'll.
Perfect.
Cool.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, that's good.
Did we keep you live for longer than you anticipated? Like,
I'm live all day. You guys did really good. I didn't expect this to be like that much like two-sided. I thought it was gonna be more one-sided and less like good, right? But I didn't care because I told you guys I would do it, right? I just kind of sent it. I was like, we'll see what happens. But I'm actually really glad with how it came out. And length-wise, I couldn't care at all.
Okay, all right.
I think sometimes sometimes they would love to have a 20-hour paint drying stream.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. We've definitely had a good time. I'm just glad we were able to like really sort of talk through some of the issues and really solve them. When you see like the super close up like macro footage of that, you're gonna be like, oh my god.
Oh, you guys are gonna go way deep.
Yeah, we're gonna go right in there. I think the
probe
lens can get in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a lens called a probe lens. It's
Really?
like this long.
Okay.
And it's got like this kind of like, is it like a fisheye at the end or like what is
it's
it?
not like 24 mils, like quite wide.
Yeah.
So it can get really close and pretty wide.
Yeah, so you can like kind of like poke it. We've done some really cool shots that kind of look like, it looks like the tech is like a city or something.
Oh wow!
And like it looks like you're like helicoptering over it because it's like
so sick.
It's
that sounds like a cool
close.
intro.
Yeah.
Like, if you do an intro, you're in a city like that, and you pull back, and boom, it's just you in the back. I'm just gonna.
That's like
I digress. Yeah.
my favorite lens.
Yeah, it's a really cool lens, and it looks fake a lot of the time. Like it looks like it's rendered.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's super cool. We don't get to use it that much because you have to kind of manufacture an excuse
Long
to use
setup,
it.
and that like the f stop is like 14, the maximum.
Okay.
So it needs a lot of lights.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
okay, yeah.
So
You gotta
use
just
it like
slow-mo.
in the sun.
Yeah.
It's just like slow-mo. Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, I used to watch the slow-mo guys on YouTube, right? And then cinematic lighting. Sometimes they'll be like, we're gonna go like a gazillion frames per second, and it was all black, and you could be like, what are they doing? You couldn't even say anything.
Yeah.
I remember
I
that.
have that
And then you watch the same footage at like 30 FPS,
Yeah.
and it's like the light of 1,000
Yeah.
suns is on it, right?
Flashbang out.
Yeah.
what's wrong with my sensor?
Yeah.
Burned.
All right, so that's there. All right, I'm gonna take this with me.
Yeah, go ahead. No, you're good to like wrap up your stuff, so you're
Ah,
free to extract whatever.
this is great, man. This could have This could have been like 3 different problems. I could have been here for like 10 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is great. This couldn't have worked out better. And you guys have been very gracious hosts for us.
Yep. Yeah, of course, Chad's always really good with other people than me. If it's me, it is not gracious. But you know what? I like it like that because it's, you know, it's true interaction.
No, these guys have been super positive. Really appreciate y'all. My chat could learn a thing or two. No, just kidding. I love my chat too. Love my chat too. Except my Twitch chat. They're the worst.
Oh.
We always make fun of them because I multi-stream. So
Oh yeah, on multiple. Yeah, you're not partnered or exclusive.
I am partnered, but you know what's funny is, as far as I can tell. Sorry, I'm gonna stop crinkling this in a second here. It's just.
Are you self-reporting?
1,000 years. Sorry?
Are you self-reporting that you're breaking your contract rules?
No, my deal actually has a carve-out.
Okay.
And the reason why is because way back in the day, so probably about, oh my God, get out of here. So back about 8 years ago, Twitch was getting into, they wanted to be a YouTube MCN.
Okay.
So like multi-channel network, oh man, I'm trying, Revision 3. Do you remember Revision 3?
I remember the name. In my head, I can't see it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so like Rev 3 or like full screen. You know full screen?
Oh yeah, yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
I worked with them before.
So they wanted to get into the MCN business, and they also, this was when Twitch was still gaming only.
Yeah.
Right? So they were looking for kind of like gaming adjacent partners who were established on YouTube to sign them to their YouTube MCN.
Oh yeah, okay, now that makes sense more
Now,
for me.
obviously, it'd be pretty embarrassing for Twitch if they had a YouTuber who was part of their MCN who streams but didn't stream on Twitch.
Yeah.
Because I was streaming on YouTube before that.
Because it's like, oh wait, we have our own product, but we're not even using it, type of thing.
Exactly, right? Which is like ridiculous.
Yeah.
So they're partnered, but what, they don't stream on Twitch? But I basically went to them, I was like, look, like you guys got to understand, like I'm not gonna go Twitch exclusive because you guys are just like my MCN. I'm a YouTuber. YouTube's my main business. I stream once a week.
Exactly.
Like,
it's more native for you to be on YouTube.
That's not gonna fly. And so my carve out back 8 years ago, I had a carve out for multiple streaming. I could stream to any platform I wanted.
Oh, so you guys.
And as far as I can tell, I was the only person who had that deal.
Oh wow.
For like years and years and years. And probably within 6 months, the whole YouTube MCN thing just like completely disappeared.
Yep.
And I was left with this weird legacy contract with Twitch.
Which, ironically enough, now would work again.
Would work again.
Yeah.
But was super weird at the time because people would like, you know, come on and be like, oh my God, he's streaming on YouTube. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But we never got taken down because anytime anyone asked us about it, we're like, hey, actually,
Yeah, we're old school.
yeah, we're
We have this old paper that says we can do it.
Yep. And we had a really stupid deal with an MCN way back in the day that was one of those 100% deals where technically they're representing you, but you take 100% of the revenue share.
Yeah.
Man, the number of times that they tried to negotiate us off of that, because it was actually also part of that Twitch MCN legacy. They were so desperate to bring on a couple of big names
Okay, yeah.
that they gave us a 100% deal. And then when this other MCN came after us and like tried to poach us away, I was like, well, I'm not gonna take a worse deal than what I have now.
True.
And they're like, okay, because they really wanted to like own the tech vertical. It was a super wild time.
Yeah, I mean, I remember YouTube was really odd. I mean, you know, remember Curse and whatnot?
Oh my God, Curse.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. You're out of the frame.
Oh yeah,
we're not even.
Oh yeah,
I don't even know, man.
I just don't want to be weird and make it so it's like yeah, I don't want to be too like you know, like production guy type of thing. Also chat.
I don't think anyone's gonna accuse you of being too production guy.
Oh yeah, it's just sometimes no, just you guys. I want to make it to feel like stop talking.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Do you
No.
think-
I don't want to feel like that.
No, Curse. Was that like a clan or something? What was Curse? I can't even remember.
It's in chat. Curse, say the little fire emoji.
Yeah, no, I know. I would know the logo.
They had an MCN, but they would give it was like very easy. Like it was like if you made a YouTube account, right, and you were about to make some videos,
You
it's
were
like a
partnered.
one-click button, yeah, and then you get like I think most of it. I think it was 100% or like something. I think they got value themselves out of you being on the network, but you got almost all your money. And it was actually pretty good, and they stopped doing it. So now we've been transferring MCNs and whatnot.
Well, it's because everyone was trying to get like a big buyout like Maker Studios.
Yep.
And then I don't know how much Disney ended up writing down from that stupid Maker Studios acquisition and then Discovery with the whole Revision 3 thing. But those companies ended up being completely worthless.
Yeah.
Because all they had was this like parasitic relationship with creators.
Machinima.
And then, Machinima. Oh man, Machinima. Oh, that's all they had. So as soon as they, stopped doing deals because creators got smart and started just negotiating their own deals, they were like,
they're void. They have nothing.
we've got nothing.
Yeah.
We've got absolutely nothing.
Because they were everybody, and then everybody went to this. That's how it was. But I mean, think of all the memories with Machinima, though. I mean, all the videos we watched were all Machinima.
Yeah, and or like Rev 3, like back when Phil DeFranco,
Yep.
like joined Rev 3 and he was like VP of whatever for a while, and then they got bought by Discovery, I think. I can't remember the exact order it happened in, but then he ultimately like buys his channel back, and you're sitting here going,
That's crazy.
What?
Some of these deals, when you're ahead of the curve and you're in the first ones to do so and sell, you make so much money. It's crazy.
yeah,
I
or
mean,
you
I
don't.
had to say it, but Microsoft with Mixer, Shroud and Ninja. I mean, they greased their paws pretty hard. I mean, that's a good business move. Everybody should get the bag. If they,
Yeah, they made out like bandits, as far as I could tell. Absolute bandits.
Yes, dang, it is what it is.
That whole thing, yeah. Rip Mixer. Rip Mixer.
Yeah, also Rip Stadia.
Yeah. I mean, Google, man, they can't figure it out. Guess what? We've got a game.
You ready?
Hold on.
99%. Let's go.
We're gonna have to unpack and whatnot.
No, we're close. This is great.
Okay, rolling.
We have gone from cannot even post to playing a game in like 3 hours. Not bad.
That's efficiency.
Not bad. I'm happy. All right, 20 seconds. 25. 30. 37.
And we're just going up.
We're going up 46.
Now we're uploading the game and we downloaded it.
55.
We're putting it back in.
1 minute 8 seconds. 1 minute 22. 1 minute 39. Okay, are you guys are you trolling me, Valve?
Sometimes you have to pause and unpause. Not very often though. It's just unpacking.
Valve, are you trolling me right now?
They are trolling.
100% trolling. You know what it is it's probably those little tiny files that have a lot of IOPS. Or rather, it causes there to be a lot of operations per second, so the overall data throughput goes way down. With that said, this number is continuously going down. I think it may have actually just stalled out. Oh no, this went up. This went up. It might just be all the tiny little files. Yeah, it's going back down. Hello? Oh.
No, it's 7 minutes now.
It's sitting. 6.5. 6. 5. 30. 520. Look, I don't make the rules.
What's BS? Bytes per second?
This is thousands of bytes per second. Yeah. So this is an order of magnitude less than megabytes a second. Cool.
We're still going down somehow.
3 orders of magnitude or what? I'm sorry.
Boy,
Yeah.
55 BS.
Okay, what are you doing now? Verifying. All right, nice. This will be fast. Here we go.
Should be.
It's juicing now. Are you over the juicer thing? We don't
Nope.
do juicer
No.
anymore?
It's
still juice?
Yeah, it's still there. Yeah.
Okay.
It'll just fly. It's like a term I use to, like, as a filler word, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to get rid of it because it's so much in my language.
All right, she's going. Minute 30. Let's go. And I've got a whole clever setup where I'm actually going to drop off my car like closer to here, so I don't have to take it back.
Oh, you rented a car out?
Sorry?
You rented a car?
Yeah, I rented a car, so I just would have flexibility to kind of come and go like whatever time, and don't have to worry about like if someone, I don't know, maybe Uber's pretty good here, but at home sometimes you can wait like half an hour for
no, Uber here is crazy. 1 minute.
Really?
A minute. Yeah, they'll park they'll park somewhere close.
And just wait for someone to...
There's like in the air, they kind of like sort of like sharks.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. A minute.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Never mind then. Okay. I guess I could have just Ubered it, but I don't mind driving. It's okay. Yeah. Everyone's talking about.
Just saying.
Nothing's leaked.
I could say, hey man, I went to Walmart. It was like 20 minutes ago. It was like 20 minutes out. Leak. I know where you live now. Dude, stop. It's LA time, okay? If I say I'm going there and within 20 minutes,
Yeah.
this could mean it's normally 3 hours away because of traffic. Like the time doesn't matter in LA.
Well, I can tell you right now that if anyone tries to figure out how far you are from the airport based on our video coming in, it's going to be impossible because our ETA for how long it was going to take varied by, I think, up to 45 minutes.
Yep.
So.
I believe it. That's just daily LA life.
All right.
Okay.
Now I've
Can I
never
go to
played
options?
this game. Oh yeah. Okay. Here
They
we
give
go.
you a panel, which is I think every game should have, but they don't.
Love it.
Just jam it up.
Okay. All right. Well, we don't want frame generation. We don't need any of that.
And the reflex low latency.
No, we don't need any of that. Ray tracing though, yeah, let's let's turn all that on. Yeah, it's on. Let's go. Resolution scale. We're gonna turn that to 2. Okay, level of detail. Let's go. Ultra. Oh, it doesn't go to ultra. Well, that sucks. Yeah, texture filter. We can go to 16x. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can crank this boy.
It's not like it's gonna break, surely, right?
Variable rate shading. I don't need that. Motion blur. Boo. Simulation quality best. Override memory safeguards. I don't even know what that means. Oh, start benchmark. Let's
Save first. Now do it back. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Okay. VSync off though. HDR is probably not supported on this monitor anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's see it.
Let's see it run. So I set the render scaling to 2 because this is only a 1080p monitor. I wouldn't do that on a 4K monitor necessarily. I mean, on a card like this, I guess I probably could, but oh, shoot. Hold on. Hey, come back.
There is an HDR, a forced HDR. I don't know what is it. You could say no to HDR. It'll HDR you in.
I'm just gonna grab.
Oh no, it has one. It has one on it. In the benchmark, there is one.
Oh. All right, then I guess I don't need an FPS camera. Well, okay. Frame view will tell me the temperature as well.
Oh, go ahead. I don't want
It's okay. I have hardware info open in the background. This is a good-looking game.
It is a good looking game.
This is a really good-looking game.
Are we FPS capped?
I don't think so. I think I turned it up really, really high.
Oh yeah, you went 16
Yes,
on Enter Topic. Yeah.
I did.
What? It's actually stable 60. It's not really going down from 60, and it's like super hard quality.
Fans are running now. I can definitely hear that.
Mm-hmm.
All I want to know is if we're getting any kinds of like bad temperatures or anything like that.
Oh, this looks good.
And don't forget, I cranked the render resolution.
Yeah.
So that's really hard on it.
Yeah, 2. That's a crazy margin.
Of course, it depends what you started with. This is, I think, only 1080p, but still. Yeah, it's a pretty game. Are the environments super destructible like this?
Yes.
Oh, that's super cool. Not a lot of games do it well. Man, the physics of these like ladders falling apart. Okay, that's not how wood works. I mean, they look more like, you know, styrofoam or whatever. But still, it's kind of cool the way they fall apart.
Yep.
Wow, that heat's going now.
Is it burning up?
It gets warm in here.
It does.
I really like your acoustic treatment, by the way, in here. You got
Oh,
the, like,
yeah.
3 pillows on that wall, and then you got some mattresses over here with Skelly.
This is a mattress right there.
And there's a mattress behind the dock, which is great. Got your body pillow.
Yep.
And then there's Danny DeVito, and he was there.
He's scary.
Yeah, he's hanging in the bathroom. I didn't notice him for the first. I didn't notice him for the first like half of this, and then at some point I look over and I'm like, "There's someone in the bathroom."
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah.
Especially at night.
But it's Danny DeVito. I mean, he couldn't harm anybody. I think he's.
I don't think he could.
Just about the nicest guy. So.
Unless he sneaks up on you.
Yeah, which he can do because he's short like that.
Yeah.
I can say that. I'm
Like a
short.
rogue.
A short boy.
What was that
Okay.
again?
So our CPU capped out at 85 during that test. I'm not worried about the CPU though. I want to see our GPU hit 56. Okay, we're good.
I think we're good, yeah?
Yeah!
Oh, thank you so much.
There it is.
Thanks for repairing my PC.
Oh, my pleasure.
Thanks for everything and your especially your time.
And
I'm gonna give you a hug.
all right, let's do it.
Thank you very much for everything. Thanks for coming
Man,
out.
he's got to come down like this to hug me.
Yeah,
It's embarrassing. It's emasculating.
Yeah, and also behind the camera, Andy.
Yeah.
Thank you very much
Thanks,
for coming
Andy.
in and filming everything.
And thanks to our sponsor. And then I'll record this like later.
Okay.
I'll shoot it somewhere else. Okay, so yeah, let me get my microphone back, and then we'll just get everything kind of packed up, and then I'll go. And
Oh yeah, I forgot your mic.
Outro.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Outro
Oh
and
yeah,
thumbnail.
you know what? Yeah. Oh, we gotta get thumbnail too.
Yeah.
Well, with the camera up so they can see how cringe this is.
Yeah, this is good. This is good.
Okay, ready?
If you guys enjoyed this video, you might also enjoy the one where I reacted to him building a PC before. It was bad, actually.
It was pretty bad.
It was worse than the most recent one, which is the one that resulted in the mangled USB connector. So,
Which was not my fault. Can you reassure me a little bit?
it's an easy mistake to make.
Okay.
But it was your fault. Yes.
Fair enough. But I give the $100, so I'm okay with that.
Okay.
That's a good outro. He's got my money. He took my money. Okay, let's get a thumbnail. So, I'm kind of thinking.
Let's have you guys like over there.
Yeah.
So we can have the black
Yeah,
background.
What do you want for? Oh yeah, you want a white background, probably.
The black. Yeah.
You want the black?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Let's have you type it this way, please.
Well, you should get us individually anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so for title, I mean, I'm thinking we just go kind of straight shooter on this one. Just like, I flew to fix XQC's computer. Like, I mean, what else do we have to do? So we just get like a.
Really?
Wait. Oh, you're actually filming this?
Oh yeah. And then now you go and just if you could give me like
What? Like a pog, like a thinking, like a.
you could be sad.
I gotta go.
That's a pretty good YouTuber
This?
thumbnail face. Okay,
Yeah.
but I don't actually need that one.
But he's still rolling, so we
Let's
can-
do like a. I can't even keep the
Okay.
face. Okay, what are you thinking, Andy? What are you thinking?
That was pretty good.
We could do like one of these. Yeah, or like we could do a face palm, just like a little.
Oh my god, my PC just broke.
Like,
What do I do?
oh no!
Oh
yeah,
my god.
yeah, that's pretty good actually.
We got a lot in there.
Yeah, we got a lot in there.
We got like
Thank you
12
very
in
much.
there.
You were an absolute trooper. Really good sport.
Oh,
Really
well,
appreciate it.
No, you guys are so easy to work with. Very chill.
This was a blast.
Yeah, thanks.
Hopefully we'll encounter each other again.
We will.
I mean, I know you don't travel much, but if you're ever in Vancouver, hit me up. We'll hang
I
out.
might be have friends there.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Well, also, what was I gonna say? No, thanks for your time. That was really chill. I mean, seriously, that genuinely helped. I appreciate
Well,
that.
yeah, no, of course. I mean, I was just kind of inspired, right? Because you were like always having these problems.
Yeah.
And what I appreciate about it is that you try.
Yeah.
Right? You're trying, damn it. No matter how many times you fuck it
Yeah.
up, you keep trying. You gotta kind of either pity or respect it, you know?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm sitting there going like, how wild would it be? He's on Twitter again, having trouble with his computer again. If I'm just like, fuck it, and I get on a plane, I fucking go fix it.
Yeah.
Like, how wild would that be?
That
How
was
much
crazy.
are people gonna freak out?
That
So
was
I'm like,
I was ready to get it the same day that it happened. Remember?
I know. This guy messaged me back. I messaged him. I'm like, hey, how about I come fix your computer? He's like, oh, I'm gonna be around for the next couple hours. How's that sound? I'm like, my brother in Christ, I live like 1,000 miles away from you.
More than that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know miles, right? So some kilometers. It's like it's all good.
I
bro.
remember that.
I love it. It works great. It looks great. All right. See you later, stream. You guys have been a blast. Bye-bye. We're heading out. Oh, and I promised you this was yours.
Ooh,
Your very own screwdriver.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah.
Do not leave it behind here. That's that's yours.
No, I'll leave it with the PC.
All right. Perfect.
No.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, safe travels, and I hope you have fun in LA.
All right. You guys enjoy the rest of the stream. Bye.
Yep. Bye, guys. Bye, Andy.
Bye.
Oh, your mic.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Holy.
And your charger.
This is great. When the stream's like there to see it, you gotta have like the Seinfeld quadruple goodbye.
Yeah.
Right? 'Cause it's like
it never ending.
Yeah, never-
It is what it is.
never-
I don't even mind. I don't think it's awkward. People think it's awkward. I say by like 10 times. I don't really care that much. It's not big of a deal.
All right. Oh, I'm so glad. So it's working. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. success. Man, I was stressed.
Yeah.
Man, and when I saw that you were streaming, like that's a good thing. It's a good thing, right?
Yeah, because I'm awake and I'm there, you know.
Yeah. And also, you know, like I obviously, you know, I like to hand it up for the audience too, right? Like this is.
Yeah, you did so good though.
This is my jam too, right? And I'm
Yeah,
like, oh yeah,
yeah.
you're streaming. Well, this is great, but it's also like a lot of pressure because if I don't get it, then it's like.
Well, I mean, you know, it's a lot of pressure for me too because you guys are pretty big. You know what you're doing. You know, everybody's like has like some. You know, some impact, and then I'm live, and you know, I have to kind of improv it, but sometimes it's just kind of like you do it, and you're good. And then I wouldn't inform you too many questions though.
No, you're good because like I'm not just it's efficient, right? Like I'm answering your question, and like it's like I told the basketball players, like I told Seth, I'm like every question you ask, there's 1,000 people or 10,000 people or 100,000 people who were too afraid to ask, but they want to know.
Yeah,
right?
makes sense.
It's good.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right, Andy, I'm gonna give this to
Right,
you.
thank
Or
you.
no, your hands are full.
I can deal with that later.
Okay, I'm gonna give this to you.
Yep.
And then I'm going to. Okay, we left the GPU, we left the motherboard. I took the other motherboard because I want to get that footage. I left.
You're fast. You're fast.
Yep, I've got my water bottle. I'm leaving the screwdriver. I'm gonna put your tape back where it belongs. In your perfectly organized tool chest. Oh, hold on. What's his name again?
Bob.
Bob. Okay, I'm gonna put Bob back.
I need a shot of
I left my money.
the
Yep, you surely did. Yep. Damn. You look more scrubby than usually. You got this little beard going on. Have you been rocking it? This beard?
Oh yeah.
style?
Yeah. I'm doing the beard now. The lady likes it.
It's pretty good.
So that's like the classic meme face or whatever it's called, the Linus face.
Oh yeah.
Some of these guys got the modified one with the smile. That's creepy. It's good. Yeah. All right.
That was a little creepy, but it does. It gets the job done. It really. At first, it was kind of clunky, right? But we just kind of pushed it, and everybody loves it, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to Twitch, I'm an idiot. These emotes, are these channel specific? Are these for people install them for themselves through a browser extension?
You'll have channel specifics, globals. Those are both native, right? Then you'll have BTTV, FFZ, and 7TV. 7TV gets all together very much.
Okay, so people could like put like a Linus emote on your channel no matter what. Is that channel specific or is that a global one?
It's one that is like there's a mega library, right? It's a super mega one, and then these ones are like in the big libraries. It's like this one. See all of it. See that? So this is from the library over there, made by this guy on the library, and then you enable it or you don't enable it.
Yeah.
Otherwise it'd be crazy because within chat right now. Of course, it's going to be lagging. It's a side chat. It was a video. It was a Mr. Bean episode. Sorry about that. Chat. It was a Mr. Bean episode. Sorry, because somebody linked it earlier. So what was I saying? Yeah. Basically.
The libraries.
Yeah. So there'd be big libraries. Otherwise, like some words like this, like chat. Type this. It's just this in caps lock, right? It'll show. It's a little bit lagging, but see this. See?
Oh.
So if you didn't have to enable them one by one, every word would be an emote. Because some channels have probably like sex as an emote or tips as an emote.
Oh, I see. So
it
you have
replaces-
to kind of manage which ones from these libraries work on your channel.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm glad I'm worthy. That's great. That's fun.
Also, OKChamp used to be a big one because OKChamp, the guy who did Pog, you remember PogChamp?
Yeah.
Kind of got canceled or something. Like
Yeah.
people started getting away from like PogChamp as a whole. So then we had OKChamp and PogChamp kind of reworked a little bit, and then you kind of took over.
Okay.
So you're the OKChamp guy.
That's hilarious. I mean, you know the original tweet with that face
Yeah.
has like 2,000 likes or something.
Yeah, went
Like-
under the radar.
Like nothing.
Yeah, sometimes it's the lowest quality shit that sticks the most.
Yeah, like nobody cared at
Yeah.
all. And then it just fucking went everywhere.
Yeah.
Just
I
everywhere.
remember that. There's a bunch of memes about it too. It's really
hilarious.
good.
Like PewDiePie reviewed me. I'm like sitting here.
Really?
Okay.
Damn it.
Sure. All right. See you later.
Thank you guys. Thanks for everything. You guys did so good. Thank you.
All right, bye, y'all.
Bye bye.
I'll let myself out.
Yep. You guys are good to get out and shit, right?
Oh yeah, we're good.
Okay. 1440. Chat, I have to change pants. I'm not gonna wear this shit. Okay, chat, guys, that was chat. Listen. When I tell you guys something is like improvised, like impromptu or whatever, or like not prepared for, okay. This is pretty much what I mean by that. This is like the most like improvised shit that it can get. Pretty much like I didn't know we were gonna do it. I forgot about it. I didn't prepare for it. I didn't have the tech for it. I just kind of sent it. It was good though. I enjoyed it a lot. These guys are really see. So this is also what I mean when I said like people that are like good at something, right? There's a reason why they're good at something, right? There's like a
THDX for
they have
35.
something. See how easy they are to like work with or whatever. Like they're good answering questions and shit like that, being like entertaining and shit like that. Like they got it, you know. So it's easy. It's so easy to like just block it in, like get like Legos. Anyway, green camera quality, yeah, because it's nighttime, so it's gonna be really great
Best
tonight.
streamer in the business XQCL. 35 months.
Chat, I'm hungry.
Will you ever play MM Garden again? MM Garden.
Here we go.
MM Garden. MM Garden. MM Garden. MM Garden.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
44
Coming through.
months. Love you XQC and love you chat XQCL.
5 years ago. I hate saying that word. Okay, word for boys. Let's get it. Jesus. Is that good now? White shirt for video calling camera quality? It's not like that anymore, I don't think. Doesn't change much. Here we go. It does a lot of bits.